So, husband called me and told me that he got a kill, and I was thinking it was deer. Come to find out, it wasn't a deer that he killed. It was a bobcat. Now, there is a hunter's code that whatever you kill, you eat. Out of respect for the animal. At first, I believe he said we were just gonna skin it, and then he talked to his sister, and apparently it's really, really good, and she got us sold on trying it, and that's what we're doing. Well, he's gonna bring it home, he's gonna skin it, because he has excellent expertise when it comes to skinning animals. Ask me how I know and I'll tell you. So we are going to get prepared. I'm going to look up online ways to cook this bobcat because I have never cooked bobcat ever in my life. So this is gonna be an amazing challenge. I'm up for it, and there's always something crazy going on around here. And this just happens to be one of those things this month. So my plan is to do a bunch of online research, seeing what recipes I can find, and just trying it. The skinning part, we're not gonna probably post because I don't want to get flagged, and I don't want to have to battle with all of that with Facebook on trying to fight for what's right. So we're gonna skip the skinning and stuff, but I will show you guys it once he has it all parted out and things like that. I found a recipe. It's for, I'm half Mexican and I know I'm gonna say this wrong, but it's like Barara, this word that you see here, them tacos, but not with beef, with bobcat. So yeah, we're gonna dabble in that and see what we can come up with. But again, the link that I found had no measurements, so we are truly measuring with our heart and our taste buds, and I do not know what this tastes like. So all right, let's get on with the cuts. So we have the bobcat already skinned and gutted, and so what I'm thinking we're gonna do is we're gonna crock pot this low and slow. I'm going to cut, or have my husband cut right here, because this part is just a waste. I don't really think it's necessary to really eat it right here. So we're gonna cut it to about here. This shoulder is just shredded, so we're not even gonna worry about that. And obviously get rid of the tail and stuff. Excited to try bobcat for the first time on the homestead. Okay, so the bobcat has been dissected. So we have our different cuts of meats here. We have this stuff right here is going to be turned into jerky. I haven't decided if I want to go ahead and just add this to the jerky pile or if I want to add it to the slow cooker pile. So these pieces are kind of like unknown for right now. Then we have our slow cooker pieces. We've got 3 legs. When he shot this bobcat, he blew out the shoulder, so we had to toss the other shoulder out. And we have some back straps here, and all this stuff is going to go in the slow cooker, and like I said, that stuff's going to be jerky. Before we throw the meat inside of the crock pot, we're going to go ahead and wash it and get it cleaned up, because there is, which one had a big piece of hair? There is some hair and stuff on the meat, and I don't want that in my crock pot. So we're going to thoroughly wash this, and then we're going to throw all of it in the crock pot. For a cat, that's a pretty big leg, if you ask me. Okay, so now that our meat is washed, we're gonna go ahead and put it in the crock pot, and then we're gonna go get our seasonings, because I am going to try to make crock pot bobcat tacos. Here we got all of our spices. We have oregano, chili powder, salt, black pepper, cumin, red pepper flakes, and I think that's about it. And we're gonna mix this all up and then coat every piece of bobcat and then put it in the crock pot. So now that our bobcat is seasoned, it smells like tacos. Duh. We're gonna put 1 whole onion in the crock pot. Let's see if I can turn you guys over here to where the crock pot is. We're also gonna put some apple cider vinegar in there too, because I don't use beer when we cook any of our meats or wine. So we're gonna use this as the acidity, and I don't know how much, we're winging it. So I think that's good enough. And then we're going to fill our tea kettle up, because if you know anything about crock potting, you have to have water in here. So we're gonna do about, I don't know, let's just measure with our heart here. There's no real instructions, so we're just gonna do what we're gonna do. Guess any broth would work, but I only have chicken broth and we're gonna wing it. So we're gonna have this marinating in this broth along with all of our taco spices. So this should be good. Go ahead and dump our onions in there. And this is what our Bobcat meat is looking like. I ended up adding garlic powder and onion powder. So you need all of those spices. I cannot tell you how many how many teaspoons or tablespoons. Like I said, I measure with my heart here. Let's just hope our heart doesn't come out of our chest. So into the crock pot, these are gonna go. And if anything, I think over time, all those spices are gonna cook down anyways, and hopefully soak into the meat, but that's about it. So here we go, we got our crock pot on. No, we don't, I lied. Okay, so now we have the crock pot on. It is set to 8 hours and it is cooking on low. So once that's done, I will bring you guys back and we will hopefully try our Bobcat tacos. So we pulled the Bobcat out of the crock pot, and I forgot I was supposed to be videotaping, so I kind of already shredded one leg a little bit, and as you can see, the meat is just tender, just falls apart. Yeah, it just falls apart. So now we threw it back into the crock pot, and also I did open up a can of tomato paste, and so we're gonna let this cook down for a couple more hours, and hopefully by tomorrow when we get up, I'll be able to show you guys what the meat looks like. That is the aftermath of the bones of the Bobcat. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to bed. It is on a timer, so once it's done cooking, it will just shut off and keep warm. So I really hope this turns out well, because I'd hate to go through all this work for it to not taste good. So I guess we'll see. I do want to go get some pico de gallo and some cilantro and all the fixins for like street tacos, because I know that cilantro would be really, really good with something like this, even though I've never tried it. I just have a feeling. So, all right, we're gonna sleep on it, and I will bring you guys back tomorrow. So it's the next morning, and let me show you. Ignore the baby spit up. He spit up on me just like literally a couple minutes ago, and I just now saw that. Anyways, this is what we're working with. I'll taste it without the bread, just so you guys can get my honest opinion. Here we go. I don't know what to think. It just tastes like, I don't know. It doesn't even have a gamey taste to it, to be honest with you. It just tastes like meat. Let's see if I can get a bigger piece here. It just tastes like a crock pot meat. Let me taste the sauce. This is the sauce for the tacos. Of course, we're doing corn tortillas, but okay. The broth does have, I think I made it too spicy. The broth does have a gamey taste to it, but I think if you were to soak this meat, you would lose that gamey taste if you soaked it for like a day or two. But if you like the gamey taste of meat like that, then how I just did it, you'd probably really enjoy it. But it's hot. I'm gonna try to show you. Ooh, see how it just fell off? It just literally just hot, falls out. It falls apart, you get the point. I'm gonna let it cook a little longer. And we should be back with our corn tortillas, our pico de gallo, and hopefully cilantro if the stores carry it. But we'll be back whenever we get our full assembly. I know I need to take the juice out here shortly and coat the tortillas and get those fried up too. So yeah, and we'll do a final full taste for you guys once we get done. We have our pico de gallo, our corn tortillas, and the meat. Here we have our Bobcat tacos assembled. I don't have any cilantro, which is a bummer, but I did make homemade pico de gallo, and now it's time to try it. My first reaction trying this, I have not taste tested the tacos yet, so here we go. That's actually not bad. Oh my word. Here's the sauce from it. We're just gonna pour a little bit. It's juicy enough, but this is really good, guys. I'm not even joking. I would totally open a backwoods restaurant. Okay, so now me and Josh are gonna taste our tacos in front of you guys. Okay, ready? Mm-hmm. Hold on, Bubby. All right.
That's cool.
You can thank your sister.
Abby's a genius.
It's really good, guys. I'm really shocked.
Extremely tender.
And it's really good when you put this on. You want some? So that is a wrap. Honestly, cooking it was a little challenging, I'm not gonna lie, but it was really good. And now I can never look at Bobcat the same, guys. In my opinion, 10 out of 10. Somebody else's opinion might be different than mine. Also, the reason we cooked it is because you want to respect the animal. And it's kind of funny because I asked the Lord to throw a deer out in front of my husband and he didn't. He threw a bobcat. So be careful what you ask the Lord for. But overall, it was a good experience. We didn't waste the meat and my family loves it. All the kids want it. So it was a huge hit. I'm not forcing them to eat it. If they want to eat it, they can eat it. But definitely it was great. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a like, comment. All your support helps with the YouTube and the Facebook, helping us grow and teach people how to be self-sufficient and to homestead. That's the main purpose. And come on, would you rather watch this than watch all this YouTube garbage of people doing clickbait and stupid videos? I wouldn't. But, all right, guys. God bless and bloom you're planted.